Yo, what's going on YouTube? I am your guy Rez, and we are back again for another dope video on my channel. Welcome. So in today's video, I wanted to share with y'all a new pickup in my personal figure collection. I'm focusing more on my collectibles aspect of my collection lately. If this is your first time tuning into the channel, check it out, man. You know, I welcome you guys. I have a lot of other things other than just figures. You know, I do a lot of jersey reviews, do a lot of hat reviews, sneakers, toys, collectibles, and just basically what my life revolves around. So as you can see today, I am decked out in some Marvel right here. This is none other than the villain Carnage from the Spider-Man universe, guys. And I think it's only fitting that I wear this today because I just got this right here. Boom! As you can see, this is a dope figure, guys. Made by the brand Kotobukiya. It is a Japanese brand. They do phenomenal work, in my humble opinion. I'm a big fan of their stuff. But this, guys, is their interpretation of the villain from the Spider-Man universe, Carnage. So I decided to add this to my collection because, for starters, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. You know, I love that whole arc between, you know, the symbiotes and Venom and Carnage and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm trying to focus more on my comic book aspect of my collection. You know I collect like a lot of Dragon Ball, and I've been getting into a lot of Spawn lately, but you know, I wanted to focus my attention on some of the Marvel stuff too. So I think this is a great way to start it off for my collection, and I'm really excited. So just a quick backstory about the character Carnage. He is a symbiote, which is an extraterrestrial life form, basically an alien, and he is pretty much the product of Venom's offspring. So Venom, we all know, very popular character in the Marvel and Spider-Man universe, guys. He's a product of that. So the host, known as Cletus Cassidy, comic book character, very sadistic, very crazy, psycho, you know, almost like that of Joker from, you know, the DC universe. But you know, Carnage and Cletus Cassidy are pretty much like a match made in heaven. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it's very true. So now that I give you a brief history of the character, guys, I'm going to open this box and share with you guys exactly the details and things of this figure. So the MSRP on this ArtFX Kotobukiya of Carnage was $79.99. This figure is a 1/10 scale, which is approximately 7 inches. As you can see the artwork here, you could see that there is artwork of Carnage, you know, just kind of depicting what this pose looks like of him from the Marvel universe. So pretty nice box. On the side, you could see there with the Carnage logo. That is actually the base right there in that little emblem of the crest for Carnage, which is a really cool piece, which I'll show you shortly. And then back to the front of the box. On the bottom, you could see the ArtFX statue, 1/10 scale, pre-painted model kit, and you know, all those things. So you know, I'm gonna open the box for you guys and show you what the figure does look like inside of its packaging. So as you can see, it does come securely packed with that plastic right there that holds each piece in place. There is some minor assembly required for this piece, but it's nothing too major. It's very easy. It is taped, but I took off the tape already in this video right here, so I just, you know, unsnapped it right there, as you can see. But there is the base, guys, and it is a magnetic base, which is really nice. It really has a lot of weight to it, and just the base looks phenomenally amazing. Like, you know, as I rub my hands through it, and you know, underneath it you have that Marvel Now, marvel.com, which is kind of like a, it's almost like a felt material on the bottom, as you can see. Now taking the figure out of its packaging right there, you could see that each piece is in place, holding the main piece, which is his body, and you could see that his legs do not come unattached. That part is already glued onto the figure slash statue. But look at the overall detail of his body sculpt, and just like those tendrils, you know, they don't break off. They're pretty durable. You know, they're just like a plastic PVC material. But you know, I thought they were gonna be like really brittle and fragile, where they would like break off, but actually no, they're like plastic pieces. You could see his foot right there. I've seen his foot like this a couple times in comics, but not too often. But you know, there is a magnetic base right there in the bottom or under his feet, which attaches onto the base, as you can see right there. Snaps on really easily. And you know, there's multiple ways that you could make the figure stand. Looking at Carnage's arm right there, you could see it does have those pointy parts right there, and you know, he has like sharp fingers and hands, as you could see right there. There is a stand here which puts on the foot of Carnage, which you could just automatically snap on like that, which holds the figure in place if you don't want to use the stand. but I definitely recommend using the actual stand. Here's the other arm for Carnage, which you snap on this other side. And then you also have his face. This is one of my favorite parts of it, the sculpt that they used on his head right there and his face. Look at just that maniacal look of the Carnage symbiote, which is just amazingly, you know, detailed. Almost looks like a piranha with those sharp teeth. The head does snap on. You just got to push it in a little bit, which I'm doing right here, and it'll snap on. So as you can see, there it is. And now I am putting on his arm, as you can see right there, on his one side of his body, and then I'm also going to put on the other arm, which is probably one of my favorite pieces as well that this figure is. So as you can see, it snaps on its base with the magnetic bottom and also with the magnet under his foot. And as you can see, it holds pretty well. You know, I highly recommend you know, using the magnetic base instead of using just a little peg. You could also do both, you know, which I've noticed, which really holds the figure securely in place. Overall, like, my final thoughts on this, I just love the overall details that they use on this Carnage figure, guys. It looks amazing. You know, everything from his face sculpt to his body, you know, the tendrils that they use, and then the base just adds that extra icing on the cake, which makes this figure very, very desirable. Anyways, y'all, that is pretty much going to wrap up my review on this dope Kotobukiya Carnage figure right here. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below, and let me know what you guys think about this figure made by Kotobukiya, and also let me know what you think about the character Carnage himself. You know, are you guys fans of the whole symbiote arc? Are you fans of Carnage? Are you fans of this figure? Or did you not like it? You know, was there things that you felt like they could have done better? You know, I know that there is another version of this Carnage coming out later in the year, you know, which they kind of made some slight modifications, you know, and stuff like that. But, you know, share your thoughts about this one right here, you know, because I'd love to hear it. All right, y'all, well, I think I took enough of your time for today, but your boy Rez will see y'all on the next video. We out. Peace.